Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting releases of the year, the 2026 Maserati MC20. This is more than just a refresh. Maserati has brought some serious upgrades that push this Italian masterpiece into an entirely new league. Whether you're into luxury, performance, or just raw design, this car demands your attention. Buckle up, because the MC20 is about to storm the supercar world all over again. Let's start with the front. It's where you first get punched in the face with that bold Italian styling. The nose of the 2026 MC20 is slightly wider than the previous model, with more aggressive air intakes and a reworked carbon fiber splitter that looks like it came straight off a track-only prototype. The Maserati Trident sits proudly up front, but the new adaptive LED matrix headlights really steal the show. They're slimmer, meaner, and give the MC20 that angry, predatory look that lets you know this car is not here to mess around. Everything about the front screams aerodynamics. Every vent and line has a purpose. And yes, they've fine-tuned the airflow to reduce drag and increase downforce by nearly 15% over the 2025 model. Moving along the side, the proportions remain low and sleek. It still has that signature mid-engine supercar silhouette, but look closer. The butterfly doors are smoother in motion now, engineered with lighter materials that make them feel even more effortless to open. The sculpted side vents have been subtly reshaped to direct even more air to the rear-mounted twin-turbo V6. More on that later, and the carbon fiber accents along the rocker panels give it a visual and functional edge. Wheel options go up to 21 inches now. And the performance tires come standard with a new compound developed specifically for this car. Trust me, every line is sharper, every curve more deliberate. Now step inside. And this is where the 2026 MC20 takes a huge leap. Maserati listens to the critics, and it shows. The interior is much more refined, yet still completely driver-focused. You get full Alcantara and leather-wrapped surfaces with optional carbon trim packages that make it feel like you're piloting something exotic. The seats are thinner, racier, but somehow even more comfortable. And they now feature dynamic lumbar support and cooling. At the center, there's a brand new 11.8-inch infotainment display with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The interface is slick and fast, no lag, no clunky menus. Right behind the wheel, there's a fully digital 12.5-inch instrument cluster that's customizable, so you can have a track-ready tachometer view or a minimalist road trip layout. The new haptic controls on the steering wheel and center console are a love it or hate it situation, but they definitely give off a high-tech vibe. And for those who love a good soundtrack, Maserati teamed up with Sonos Faber again. And the 12-speaker system will blow your mind when you're not already being blown away by the engine. That is dot around back is where things really heat up. The taillights are now razor-thin and look like something off a concept car. There's an active rear wing that automatically adjusts based on speed and cornering load. And beneath that, a massive rear diffuser that looks like it's ready to suck the car to the pavement. The twin exhaust tips are repositioned slightly higher and are now finished in a heat-treated titanium, giving the rear a brutal, mechanical look. But let's talk performance, because the 2026 MC20 isn't just about the looks. Under the rear deck is an updated version of Maserati's Nettuno engine, a 3.0-liter, twin-turbocharged V6 that now pumps out a mind-blowing 650 horsepower and 620 pounds-ft of torque. Thanks to some internal tweaks, including new turbo mapping and lighter internals, the 0 to 60 miles per hour time is now a blistering 2.7 seconds. Top speed, north of 210 miles per hour. All that power goes through an 8-speed dual clutch transmission that's been recalibrated for even faster shifts. And yes, it bangs through the gears like a supercar should. There's also a new adaptive suspension setup that constantly reads the road and adjusts in milliseconds. You can cruise in GT mode comfortably, or flip it into Cosa and feel every ounce of aggression this machine has been holding back. The MC20 now features a torque vectoring system too, meaning it's not just fast in a straight line, this thing carves corners. As for pricing, you're looking at a starting price around $265,000. But once you start ticking boxes on carbon, packs, paint options, interior upgrades, and ceramic brakes, you're pushing $300,000 plus, and that's before dealer markups. But honestly, for what you're getting, a true Italian exotic with daily drivability, cutting-edge tech, and unmatched design, it still feels like a bargain compared to some of its rivals from Ferrari, McLaren, and Lamborghini. So there, you have it. The 2026 Maserati MC20 isn't just a refresh, it's a statement, a reminder that Maserati isn't playing catch-up anymore. They're leading the charge. If this is the future of Italian performance, then count us all in. Make sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed this deep dive. Subscribe to Gearstorm for more high-octane reviews, and let us know in the comments, is the MC20 your dream? Supercar, or does something else still have your heart? See you in the next one.